How long do a set of batteries last in your Xbox controllers? Any clue?
2 or 3 months
Okay.
of 5 hour a day usage.
I think mine ran out, but
Pretty
I
good.
wasn't sure. And I've had it for a month. Less than. That seemed a bit short, but I don't know quite why that is. Maybe they weren't new batteries to begin with.
Mm.
Where is...
Long enough that I don't really think about it.
Fair enough. Long enough that you don't care very much.
Yeah, your beam title is incorrect. I'll take care of the Twitch one.
I will fix that quick. I wonder if I could get the beam title to update from somewhere else. Edit? No. Edit. There we are. Dark Souls. Sweet. Hey Serp, how's it going? Here's Chatty. Okay. Now that I finished Tomb Raider, I finished playing Salt and Sanctuary again. It's fun, but it's so similar to Dark Souls, it's difficult at times, because I keep like trying to select enemies and then can't.
Yeah, I've only played that one for about an hour, but I love the stuff.
It's really good. Ah, okay. I should check.
So you loaded your second playthrough and fought Havel or something?
Yeah, I fought... Well, I loaded my second playthrough, because I was done with Tomb Raider again and was looking for something else to poke. And it took me a good hour to figure out where I was, because I hadn't played it for several weeks, and I completely forgot what bosses I had beaten. Shoot. That is a dead end. Yeah, I fought Havel and managed to beat him with a +5 Aiko katana. Aito? Iaito. Okay, so this has spikes. Although look...
There's where you killed Patches last time, there was another bridge flipping mechanism that was in there.
Was that up these stairs? Yes.
Yeah, to those ladder, you mean?
Stairs, ladder, totally different things. There we go. Oh, I didn't watch the mechanism last time. I didn't see that it flipped the bridge. That's neat. I thought it had just retracted the spikes. Very cool. Now I'm scared. At least the bonfire's not that far away. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to close down some extra Chrome processes.
Yeah, it looks like frame rate's crappy.
Yeah, the frame rate's crappy, but I'm not getting dropped framed, which isn't interesting. That usually happens when Chrome is eating the computer, as it do.
So your actual game, whether you're streaming it or not, would be having a problem?
Correct. I am seeing stagnation, and I'm not seeing dropped frames in OBS. If that makes sense. And I will turn on the relay. Where is my relay? Web server bot accounts. There we are. Then we're good. And I probably want a one hand, since this skull apparently isn't useful until it is.
You'll know.
It will be obvious. However, there's nothing... Treasure. Oh. Thank you, message. Ow.
Brave a message.
Oh right, these are respawning because I haven't killed the local necromancer yet. Erg. I don't even... Okay. That's gonna be a fun fight. And by fun I mean not at all. Okay. Drink. And then I'm gonna hop down. And then fall down a bit more. Fall down some more. Still don't see any sign of the necromancer. Need right. Okay. Oh, hi. How are you? So many. Okay. I think I took right. So we can go see where that leads. Or is this where I came from? All looks the same. Oh. There's the necromancer. Thank you, wonderful sign. I need to go upright like both of those.
I love signs.
I'm so happy.
Borrow that even Dark Souls did.
Did that skeleton get stuck? It looked like he might not actually be big enough to fit through the smaller doors. How can I rate up the message? Oh.
You have to use
right.
the guidance search sign after you read it.
Rate message plus. I don't know. Huh. There's some stuff up there that I'm not sure I can get. Moderately disappointing. And in front here we have Dark Moon Seance Ring.
So the Dark Moon Seance Ring is how you would normally fight Gwendolyn. You would equip that in his little bonfire chamber, and it opens a path to him. But because you killed Guinevere,
The illusion of
Guinevere,
Guinevere, right?
Yeah.
This ring is granted to adherents of Gwendolyn, Dark Moon deity, and the lastborn of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight, grants additional magic attunement slots. The only remaining deity in Honor Londo. His followers are few, but their tasks are of vital importance. That's cool. That's cool. I might be more interested in that if I didn't have a giant flamey sword. So I went up here, killed the necromancer. There's a sign for ladder blindness here. That's kind of them. Where does that go? Okay, so we're up above things. Ow, again. More stabbiness. Miracle, tranquil walk of peace, and a trapdoor. This is where having a poor sense of directional awareness is going to really screw me. Okay. That was nothing. Just okay. I am back near the beginning, aren't I? Oh, I could have sworn I recognized that ledge. Here's another bridge. I guess I will just keep going. Leaving an ever-growing pile of bones in my wake. Is this the exit? Am I finally done with this place?
No, you want to go down.
Okay. Is this the entrance?
Now you're going back to the
Okay.
entrance. Oh, I'm catching up
That's
to where you
fine.
are.
Stupid delay. Ow. That was not helpful. What are the games tonight?
Off, The Longest Journey, Dallas, Duck Hall,
Nice.
and Phoenix Wright 2.
I don't know that I know off.
It's a artsy-fartsy French RPG.
Cool.
It's inspired Undertale
Oh,
quite a
neat.
bit.
Is that...
I've talked with Yukupo and Namaku. I'll just switch to their games early. They both have a pretty open schedule, and then if that ends up happening, we'll switch to Phoenix Wright early as well.
I'm going down. I'm hoping that's the right direction.
Down is the direction you want to go. That's correct.
Now I'm back into a constructed place. But this doesn't look like the entrance to me. Try humanity. Oh, is there a boss there? Or is that a... Oh, it's a gargoyle, I think. Or what are those guys called? Titanite demons?
Titanite demons. Yeah. They drop Demon Titanite for upgrading your Quaylon sword.
I'm going to try to fix the relay again. Because relay. Hey ho. I wasn't sure if he was actually alive until he moved.
Don't forget you're a pyromancer.
Right. That might work well on this guy. I was getting sloppy there at the end.
Just sitting there, R1 swim. Oh, did you win anyway?
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
no. I did not win at all.
Okay.
I was just not thinking of what combo I should use. Let's...
Oh my God. Throwing the fireball right in front of his face.
Yeah.
That was bad, PolarBruski.
Yeah, that was bad. I will fully admit that. Can't say I'm that surprised. I thought Pillars of Eternity 1 was really well received.
Yeah, indeed.
Can I? Oops. fudgesicles. I think I can jump that. I just can't roll it. Let's try again. There's also more loot below, which I hadn't noticed before. But I'm not sure I can get there from here. Oh, that's way below. So close. I guess it's not worth it. Who is Matt Mercer?
It's the voice actor.
Okay.
It's McCree, among other things.
Ah, gotcha. And he does Pillars of Eternity, I guess.
Yeah, he's characters.
Nice. Okay, let's try that again.
I don't think you can make that jump.
I don't think so either. Or if so, it's so close that it's not worth trying to save time by doing it. Skeletons rolling is really funny to watch, though. Two of the party members, are they like brothers, or does he do very different voices for them?
They're pretty different. One of them is like has multiple personalities, sort of.
I really like it when voice actors don't get typecast, because a lot of them can do an amazing amount of stuff, and the fact that they're limited to like just one role again and again, or something very similar, like whoever does Nathan Drake.
Yeah, he's in everything.
And I think he could do a lot more, but he kind of plays the same character again and again.
I think he's going to be the rider, the shepherd character in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Who's doing the FemShep? That's what I care about. Pyromancy worked very well on that. Eye of Death. 3 Eyes of Death. Lure phantoms from other worlds. Okay. Is there nothing else in here? Maybe he was just optional and I can go over here and find a giant cliff. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, more loot. I will take a large soul and climb down. There are 2 skeletons on the ladder below me. It's gonna take a long time to kick you guys. Let's get off. Then I can drop down and murder you like I should. There we go. Now everybody's feeling better. Okay. Ooh. So there's a trapdoor there. They're resurrecting. And there's another room over here. There's no loot in this room, but there's at least a ladder. So I'll try the ladder rather than the drop of death in the other room. Okay. Got a couple archers. Ow. 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 No. Don't want to die right now. think Fireball might actually work moderately well here. Let's try that. Whoa, selected the wrong guy. Please change. Please change. Necromancer's still not dead. How about now? How about now? There we go. Now just survive these two. These skeletons seem much stronger than the ones at the beginning, even though they don't look very different. Okay. Hopefully we'll get another bonfire soon. Oh gosh. Oh no! Is that the... Yep. It's the evil guys.
What, you guys?
If they spin the wheel of death.
Oh, fucking
yeah,
bone
the bone
wheels.
wheels. Okay, got one down. I think there are at least two more. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just need to lure them into the right place. Great, and now I've got one around my neck. Okay, I see at least one more. I've only got 3 flasks left. Oh gosh, I see 4 more.
I hate bone wheels.
However,
so much.
this is not a bad place to encounter them. Whoops, because at least it's not the narrow corridors in the painted world. Okay, I got 2 more down. So they're just dodging sideways. Oh, there's still 3 more. I think that makes 9 of them. Seven down, 2 to go. No, I do not need a Black Knight right now. Okay. Okay, I got this. Okay. Black Knight Greaves and a White Titanite chunk. And 1 Estes flask left. That was a great Batman impression. Just kept dropping down. I don't know if he's supposed to do that, but it was pretty cool to see. Oh, can I?
You could have encountered him when you were coming down here and dealt with him, so he wasn't jumping
Gotcha.
down. You.
And there is a loot up there that I don't think I can get from down here. Maybe 2 loots. Oh, a great axe? Greaves, not graves. Didn't I say Greaves? I apologize. Huh. How do I even get that? Is this one of those you have to do magical dropping down from above? Yeah. Screw that noise. For now, at least. Feels bad, though, since I wanted to collect all the loot in the game. Another fog door? Oh, if this is a run back, that's gonna be brutal. Pleased to give bonfire. Tough enemy ahead. Apparently no bonfire for me.
1 Estes flask.
Why would I need more? Cutscene, though. Because that's not creepy. Is there supposed to be any dialogue?
There's any center dialogue. We have like 2 bosses that have dialogue.
Okay. These illusions. Okay, so I killed 2 illusions. Maybe illusions. This is very confusing. Because the boss's health bar is not going down at all. Oh, there's the real one. I wonder if the one shooting flames is always the real one. That seems to be true. True enough. Well, that was short.
Congrats, you just beat the easiest boss fight in all of them.
Is that it? Okay. You may now kindle beyond the normal limit. That's exciting. How high can I kindle now?
Up to 20 SS plus. If you're really having problems with an area.
What?
If you're really having problems with an area.
Well, and I tend to spam them because of my sloppy playstyle. That was amazing. Did you see that message? You won't. It was boss, question mark, question mark.
Yeah. That's a good way to phrase it.
Just
Serp was laughing about the tough enemy ahead.
nice.
You should check out the Mask of the
I
Father you
will.
picked
I
up.
want to check out the Great Axe first. Black Knight Great Axe. I might want to try that. I don't know if I have enough strength yet. That looks really cool. I have 29 strength, so I could level that up. I really like Ivan, so maybe the other Black Knight weapon would be cool. Seeing as I don't have enough for the Dragon King Great Axe yet. Let's see, what else was it? It was, you just said it, and my brain died.
Mask of
Thank
the
you.
Father.
Lots of masks. Mask of the Father. One of the 3 masks of the Pinwheel, the necromancer who stole the power of the Grave Lord and reigns over the catacombs. This mask belonging to the Valiant Father slightly raises equipment load. That's exciting. What are its stats?
So switching to that might get you
Its
a fast
stats are
roll.
terrible. How much does it raise equip load? So I'm currently at 30 out of 150. Or no, that's what I would be at. What do I have now? Okay, I've currently got 36 out of 144. Oh, 30 out of 150 should be a fast roll. I thought I was at a fast roll. Yeah. If I'm at...
But you can maybe get your standard region shield back on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, let's do that. At least for a bit, see how it works. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, I look terrifying. So does he have three masks and he'll drop a different one each time? Or he has, yeah.
That's correct.
Tri-giant.
Mask of the Father, Mask of the Child, Mask of the Mother. Child is pretty good at standard
Cool.
region. Mask of the Father is a meme.
Wow, he only dropped 20,000 souls. I don't think that's even enough for a level up for me.
Yeah, you were supposed to fight this guy a lot earlier in the game, I think. Or kind of. Like, he would have been a little bit more challenging. He's still the easiest boss. But a lot of people will come explore the catacombs. Right.
Shortcut ahead. Okay, so I can come up here. And oh. That didn't seem to be much of a shortcut. Try giant. Oh, that would be a cool suggestion.
Yeah. Giant Dad is the name of the build.
What are these sparks? Are these from other players? There are like white and orange sparks around. It's also so dark it's really hard to see. Okay, shortcut ahead. Let's see where else this could lead.
Yeah, it's so dark it's really hard to see.
I see. I see.
You have to hold the shield button to make it work.
Where is it? There we are. Oh wow. And here's the shortcut, which I couldn't see before. Let's see if it's actually a shortcut. But there's at least some loot. Soul of a Proud Knight. So this could be a shortcut to going back.
Yeah, it's just telling you this is how to get back to the catacomb.
Is there... Do you know if those loot things are going to be really hard to get up here?
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. They're like
Okay,
souls.
as long as they're not like armor or shit. I guess I can skip souls. Okay, so this is not so much really a shortcut. But we can... find the stupid ladder. Where's the stupid ladder? How did I lose the ladder? Is the ladder over here? Yes. Giant dead me with smoke green blossom area.
Green blossom is an item that improves your stamina region. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
It was when PvP was big in this game, and it still is. I think of the three games, probably a really active PvP community in Dark Souls 1. But like, you want to be around soul level 125 to participate in in-game PvP, and like that mask and the giant armor he's got equipped with it is part of the main build that everybody was using for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, the relay's still working, as far as I can tell.
Cool. Okay, so here's my lantern. Now, does this lantern only work in this part of the game?
Nope, it
Okay.
works everywhere, but this is the part of the game where it's actually
Right.
super dark.
That makes sense. Is there anywhere else, or?
You have a couple other options you see down here. Like, there's a lights miracle.
No.
There's a helmet that gives off light.
This looks like it used to be a bonfire. It's useful being able to lock onto enemies in the dark, even if it seems very not real.
That is a mechanic later on where environmental darkness reduces your lock-on range.
In different games, or
It's in this game, but it's only really treated seriously. There's a like a boss mechanic starting in Dark Souls 2.
This is not my favorite. Oh, shoot. That went way too far down. No.
You have all those brimstones.
Yeah, but it was a ladder. I mean, I didn't die, but... Okay. I'm going to, far too late, switch to Ring of, like, Vampire Steel Health. Yeah, Ring of the Evil Eye. Oh, yeah. The ladder was a bit tough to see. I wasn't committing suicide though. I do want.
It also Pop of Humanity will heal you.
I'm really tempted to do that. I will.
They also have a Divine Blessing, which is a rare full heal item.
Will I use it up?
I don't know when else you would use it. This is a pretty good use case when you're out of Estus Flask and exploring looking for a bonfire.
Yes. Okay, large soul of a proud knight. Huh. I can't grab onto a ladder while falling. Unlike Tomb Raider. Not that we'll ever standardize like jumping mechanics. But I like the idea of it. That is a very large and shiny arrow. And a trapdoor. I don't know if I can get up to the guy shooting those arrows. It really doesn't seem like it. There is a light over there. And a trapdoor down here. Let's see what's down in here. Try a plunging attack. Ah. What the hell is this? Oh. Okay. It's just a skeleton. I'm going to put my lantern away.
Maybe rain fireballs on these people, but I think that's like a 5 minutes ago suggestion.
It's okay. It would have worked. I'm not sure I could easily lock onto them from above. Whoa. No. That would have been a great idea. I mean, I am raiding tombs. I don't see why it's not like Tomb Raider. Sigh. Well, I won't have to burn a flask or two on the boss this time. And the Dark Knight. Oh, am I gonna have to go past those bone wheels again?
Yep.
Screw it all.
Good luck.
Screw it all. I will say that this part of the catacombs, at least to me, is somewhat more easy to identify different parts of. And that makes it easier to find a path. I think I already explored over there.
If you want, I can point you. You missed the there's a fire blacksmith here. You can make fire weapons. Get updated doors into the fire.
That would be cool.
You want to go into one of these rooms. It looks like it's spiraling down. You're gonna drop off the ledge. No, I'm trying to think. I just wait if you can get there from here.
I like blacksmiths, and fire blacksmiths sound like the best blacksmith.
Right.
So if I'm going into the brick catacombs, have I gone too far?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can get to this thing from where you are right now. Now that I'm thinking about it, I would just progress for now. I'll try to remember how to get there.
That is a terrible idea, Nodovan. I've done that a few times. Thankfully, I was teaching, so I could take naps in between classes. But yeah. Oh hey, There's a loot I missed that I can get now. Hi, loot. On the plus side, I should have enough souls to last me forever and a day. Try hitting them in one swoop. Thanks. Question mark. Oh. Oh, yes. How would you like some fireballs from above? I wonder, is there any way I can aggro more of them over here? The vast majority of blacksmiths use fire. That's true, but not all of them make fire weapons. Darn it. See, this is the problem with raining fire from above. It seems to not have a great hit rate, accuracy rate. I got at least 2 of them now. Don't know if I can get the others. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Come on. Oh, yes. Sidestepped him and got him as he rolled past. Okay. That should be, if not all, most of the stupid skeletons. And I got one of the loots above me. Don't know how to get that other one.
I wanted to switch your ring back
Yeah,
out.
that's a good idea. So I can get my fast roll back. Thank you, Havel. Havel seems pretty cool, if evil.
Evil is a questionable status. I think he's just hollow.
Right. Not evil. How do I say aligned against me? Aggressive? Aggro? That's a lot of books in that boss's room.
He's a big reader.
I mean, he's got 3 faces to read with, so it makes sense, right? Family time stories.
Did you see the presidential bookcase in the White House?
No. What is it?
Well, it was where Obama had all of his books. Now there's like 7 books on there, and it's like The Art of the Deal on tape. It's not like a meme or something.
Whoa, it's not?
Like,
I assumed it was.
no. You can't tell anymore, man. Poe's law is in full effect.
That sounds a bit too ridiculous to be true, but I guess I can't tell. Okay. Keep on keeping on. So this seems to be going down to Fireland, which is exciting. Try a plunging attack. How about no? Oh, there is a guy down there. I actually can do a plunging attack. And I hit an R1 while falling? Yes. Okay, that works well. There's a bit of a recovery period after that. Is there a ladder over here? Is that somewhere else? This all looks like imminent death. What does what? Oh, the fact that the presidential bookcase is just filled with like 7 Trump books instead of anything else.
There it is.
There we go. Ow. No. At least I didn't run out of Estus Flask that time.
Well, that's just shameful.
Oh, yeah, that means I wasn't trying hard enough.
Yeah. You were hoping that if you pressed R1 enough times, the damage you were taking would stop.
Well, it's also really hard to dodge there, because there's ledges in every direction.
It's true. I got my ass beat in the Tomb of the Giants. It's pretty rough.
Is that what this is? I didn't notice. Okay. Oh, and drop. Oops, let's try dropping again. Yay, drop again. I don't. Yeah, that looks fairly legit. I don't even know. What happens if I run past all these guys? Is that even tenable? Let's try.
I guess Andrea works with someone who's affected by the gag order where they have to put all their tweets to their supervisor, make sure it doesn't include anything about climate change.
Interesting. Yeah, Liz got a message about that recently, and they don't know where to submit their reports for political review yet, but presumably they got a notice that they have to submit them for political review, but they don't know who to submit them to. Presumably that comes along later.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can run past everything, and I only used up 1 or 2 flasks doing that, so that wasn't that bad. Now let's see if I can get this pattern down better. I'm so sad, that looks like it was a bonfire.
There is a bonfire not far down here.
There's hope. Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
Yes.
I like hope.
You were extremely close to it last time, but then you decided to drop down that trapdoor into the room full of the giant skeletons. Maybe at that time.
Okay. There are my souls. I'm gonna slide down here.
So those guys, well, on my screen you're looking at a guy that's below you. You totally could target it and throw some fireballs at him safely. It's a great way to use fireballs because they can still travel all the way down.
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
Even though they don't have great range.
That's very true.
Horizontal.
Oh, I almost got that loot. Okay, there's weird things on the walls.
You should not have lived against those two guys.
I don't see why not. Try pyromancy. Death ahead. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Okay. We will take the suggestion and try...
turn around if you want to get to the bonfire.
So I don't have to fight this guy?
From where it said healer or try pyromancy, go the opposite direction. Death ahead.
Down the ladder?
I think so.
Ah! Yay! Friendliest of friends. Rest at bonfire.
This is where, if you hadn't have killed Patches, he would have been standing at the ledge there. Would have told you there was a treasure down there and kicked you off. Yeah.
Jerk face.
And he does.
See? Killing every NPC can be a good idea.
It's got you the Fap Ring early. I guess you missed out on a cool story event, like the Laurentius, the guy, or not Laurentius, the dude in the golden armor who dropped the Fap Ring. If you don't murder him, he goes to Firelink Shrine and then he murders the Firekeeper there.
That sounds terrible.
Well, it's terrible at first. It gives you a black eye orb, and then when you get into the big, what did you call it, the nave of the church, before Ornstein and Smo, the orb flashes, and then you can invade his world to punish him for killing the Firekeeper. Cool. And then you get the Fap Ring.
Much later.
Firekeeper soul.
Ow! I have a giant arrow in my torso. So I saw despair ahead. Doesn't look like that much despair though. Ow! He says as he dies.
Skeleton dogs are out full time. You're also walking around at like half health. So.
Skeleton dogs are less than happy. Do you know if there's any story behind them? I got a bio. I'll be back in 2.
Okay, so yeah.
And Tiny Dragon and Puzzled Kiwi should be home in 10 to 30 minutes, so I may have to leave suddenly. We shall see. I'm very happy to have killed Ann Boss and gotten Ann Bonfire.
Yeah, it's really good progress. You would not have been able to progress to this part of the Tomb of the Giants if you had not beaten Orange Set and Snow and gotten Lord Vessel. This is one of the orange fog doors.
Which was... Did I pass through it already?
Getting down here to the Tomb of the Giants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Six Gun. How's it going? It is kind of nice how the signs spell out a path.
Yeah. Well done. You could technically do this place without the skull lantern or other source of light. Very stressful.
Yeah. How do I switch to my...
You should, next time you're at the bonfire, you should, well, I would kindle it, and then I would think about upgrading your weapon, since you have
Probably
the
be worth it.
extra demon type.
Oh,
right?
I do?
Yeah, you killed the type.
Oh, I'm totally going back to it. I thought I needed 3 at this level.
Oh, yeah, I'm
We'll
not
go
sure.
see. Oh, cool. What was the think tank on? Reinforced weapon. I need 2 more Demon Titanite.
You could farm them in Sense Fortress. This bonfire is warpable.
Okay. Oh, that's excellent. What else was I looking at? That Black Knight Great Axe takes Twinkling Titanite. But I think I might not be using that now that Ivan... Where is Ivan? Why do I not see Ivan?
It's the next level. Did you get plus
Oh,
5?
yeah, I just can't see it. That makes sense. Oh, shoot, and I lost those 20,000 souls. Oh, well. Imperial Presidency. Yeah, I think it'll be really interesting to see the civil service resist him. And we'll see how strong the American civil service is. Because it's rarely talked about. Is there anything especially interesting, Six Gun? Or was it standard stuff, kind of?
Now that you're kindling this, know that now you have the right of kindling. You could go up above 10 if you want to. You'll have to spend more humanity. Though.
Okay. Am I going to be using this for a while?
Once you've already gone to human. This is the nearest bonfire to the next major challenge.
Yeah, might as well burn it. I need to go farm humanity at some point anyways, and I have enough for now. Need to make a list of, like, things to farm. I don't know that much about Coolidge. I feel that's one, like, empty spot in my knowledge of presidencies. Okay, so we can kindle this 2 more times now. The analogies to both of them, is that Six Gun?
There's a line in a late season Futurama episode where Leela's like, okay, nobody panic. And then like 3 seconds later something bad happens and she's okay, now you can start panicking. And that's kind of been my response to the whole thing. Like, when he first won and everyone on Facebook was meeting seppuku and losing their shit, I was like, okay guys, we should calm down. But this first week has been interesting.
Have you gotten to now we should start panicking yet?
Yeah, okay, now you can start. Yeah, the scientist gag order more than a little worrying. Federal hiring freeze. Just his attitude, the way he's talking about stuff, the whole voter fraud thing,
Yeah.
the alternative facts thing.
The voter fraud thing is one discussion I really want to have with my parents at some point. Because they totally buy into like the voter fraud is rampant and we need to stop it. And I'd be really curious to...
There's just no facts at all.
Right. I'd be really curious what they'd think of the evidence, for example, that the South Carolina Republicans held a study to determine what laws are good at getting black people to not vote. Okay, let's enact all of those. Like, would they just... You can't just deny it. Like, that's just public knowledge. This is how they did it. So...
Yeah, it's this idea, Sirp, that like the setup of the U.S. government is meant to have a lot of checks and balances, where the president and the president's cabinet shouldn't have a ton of power. It should be checked by the other two branches. But since probably the '60s,
I think since maybe FDR, I guess Congress had actually a decent amount of power in the '50s. So maybe a bit after him.
the checks and balances are still there, but there's a lot that's being done with executive order now that was just not really an idea in the history of executive orders.
I do not like these dogs.
History of use. Yeah, so like the number of executive orders was between 0 and 20 for the first 100 years of the U.S. history, and then starting with FDR, it was 3,500.
Holy cow. For FDR.
Yeah, FDR. And since then, it's been in the hundreds for each president since then. So, like, Obama had 279, W had 291, Clinton had 298.
And it's one of those it's become a partisan talking point where whoever's not in power complains about all the executive orders. And then they get in power and they're like, oh, JK lol, that's great now that our guy's doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Despair ahead. That's not encouraging.
I was listening to NPR on my way back from dropping Andrew off at the airport, and they were saying that a lot of Trump's executive orders so far are just like, I want you to start thinking about this thing. They're not actually creating an immediate task or instruction.
Right. And I think that's a sign of the somewhat inexperience of his transition team. Like, they didn't expect to win, and they also didn't have a plan for when they were going to win, and they don't know the agencies well enough to tell them what to do. So, like, they have the Department of Energy, and they're like, don't say anything about climate change. And it's like, okay, what do you want us to do? And they're like, we don't know yet, but don't do anything yet. It's like, okay. And some of the executive orders, like the Mexico City policy that I know people have made a big deal about, is like, okay, that one just goes back and forth every time you have a Republican and Democrat president. It's not at all out of the ordinary. Whereas a lot of the other executive orders, like don't say anything about this, are somewhat unprecedented.
Right.
Huh. Oh. Yeah. This is a fun bug. I've gotten this on my alternate playthrough, but never here. Sometimes when I'm sliding down a ladder and I have the camera in the wrong place, I fall through the world.
Oh, that's...
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to put my drink away. Yeah, isn't that one fun?
Yeah. Do you die eventually, or do you have to
No, I
homeward
die.
bone?
I
Or-
tried using Homeward Bones. You can't use them while falling.
I bet that if you quit out of the game and then reload it, that it would send you back to the nearest place.
That might work.
That's weird though.
Ooh.
Outside of like the gag order and the federal hiring freeze, which have a pretty extreme scope, we're hoping that the federal hiring freeze doesn't affect
Yeah.
Andrea. And it technically doesn't right now, but
Yeah, their
could easily get expanded.
Puzzled Kiwis group is working on getting her converted to permanent as fast as possible because of that. I can't remember if I told you my parents' response to that. Like, we mentioned that the federal hiring freeze might affect Puzzled Kiwi, and my parents were like, "What? No, but she works on, like, safety stuff." I was like,
Don't you get how this shit
Right,
works though?
like-
It's all federal employees, including all the ones that matter, which is
Yeah.
almost all of them.
I think I hear the tiny dragon of Puzzled Kiwi, so I will sign off. But this was a fun session. Thank you very much.
Yeah, fun time.